Hey friends, it's me, Erin, your friendly neighborhood energy alchemist with today's Schumann resonance report for Thursday, September the 25th. All right, you guys, here is our graph. As you can see, we are still receiving that big push of nice white energy that started yesterday afternoon, right around 10 a.m. Central Time yesterday. So it wasn't really afternoon, late morning, early afternoon. We started with this big push of a pillar of white energy and has continued to persist. For a little bit, it looked like it was starting to peter out, but nope, it's still there, nice and strong. Here is our Italian graph. As you can see, the grumbles have really calmed down and we've sort of let go of that release energy as we walk into all this new energy coming forward. And our GCP today is green, letting us know that it's baseline. Everything is A-okay and normal for today, at least so far. With big white energy like this, it tends to give me a lot of ideas, a lot of inspiration. I feel kind of like a chicken running around with my head cut off. I have 100 things I want to do and no time to get them done. This also tends to bring physical exhaustion. All of this energy all at once has really landed hard in my body. I was not able to sleep last night. I'm sure you can see I've been awake for hours. I can also hear this energy. It's very high pitched in tone, which lets me know it's super high frequency coming in to fill in all of those chakras, not just the upper chakras, but all of the chakras with new, fresh energy, especially after all of the releasing we've been doing. Whew, kind of nice to get that refresher, right? So again, physical symptoms for me is I feel like I'm running around, trying to get things done. I'm also physically very tired right now because I did not sleep at all last night. I was up every hour until I finally decided to get up at 3 o'clock. That's how my night went. I'm really tired. But I am also full of ideas, lots of new ideas. And when I did sleep, it felt like my dreams were very, very active. I have a lot of buzzing sensation physically in my body. I can feel it in my fingers and in my feet. It is very, very strong. This type of energy can also bring headaches for some people. I actually have a headache today, but I think it's because the state I live in can't decide what season it is. Mine's all sinus related, but you can still get headaches with this type of energy if you're very, very sensitive to it or you're not used to integrating that much all at once. I will also tell you that this energy can sometimes give us a sense of anxiety or nervousness, because if you are not in a state to integrate all of this energy, and that doesn't mean you're doing something wrong, it's just this energy is associated with the theta brainwave state. So if you're very busy with daily life and doing stuff, this energy doesn't have a lot of room to integrate. So what happens is it builds like a pocket around you, and that reverberation, that dissonance between where you are and where you're going, it sort of rubs like a blister on the back of your foot, and you'll feel it until it really starts to integrate. It's not anything you're doing wrong. I'm telling you, you're not doing anything wrong. It's just because it's easier for this energy to integrate when we are in a theta brainwave state or meditative state, right? So the further away you are from that state, the harder it is for this energy to integrate in the moment that we are receiving it. Doesn't mean you won't receive it. Doesn't mean you won't integrate it. It just means right now it may not have room. So don't push it. Listen to your body. Pay attention to what your body is telling you to do, especially today. And if you have some inspirations, follow them for as far as you can. At least write them down so you can work with them later. This is a great time to receive inspiration. All right, here's our cards for today. So my guides are saying with this energy coming in, we are refreshing all of our chakras, including the root where we have our base beliefs. My guides are asking us to step outside of that thing that we have been so reluctant to do and get out of our comfort zone. Doing things that are outside our comfort zone is going to bring the mental clarity to help us see the path that we've been looking for and feel that connection to our higher selves. But that teaching in our root that tells us things must always stay the same, we have to get rid of that. We have to let go of our reluctance to change. We have to step outside of our comfort zone and allow the mental clarity to reach us. That's when the path is going to be most clear. And that's when you're going to feel that connection to your higher self the best. I mean, I totally get it. Comfort zones are comfort zones for a reason. That's where you feel most comfortable. However, you cannot grow if you stay in a comfort zone. There's no stretch there. We have to get out of our comfort zones. We have to try those things we're afraid of. Do it safely, but we have to try those things that intimidate us just a little bit so that we can regain our sense of control and power. And I know it's not easy. And sometimes it's just a little small thing like joining a women's group that I did, going to a meeting with a bunch of women I've never met before. Very outside my comfort zone, but I'm excited about it. Are you ready to start your day? Because I am. All right, take a nice big deep breath in and release. Drop your shoulders and just remind yourself that today is a beautiful day. It's just getting started with this wonderful sunrise that's just starting to come up. Look at that beautiful morning. How lucky are we that we get to have this every day? It's a great day, friends. It's a great day. It's a great day.